In the middle of a deep forest, there was a small cottage. A man named Jabber lived there with his wife Faiza. They both had daughters. Jabber's daughter was named Noor, and Faiza's daughter was Gina. Noor was kind and beautiful, while Gina was rude and not as pretty. But Faiza, out of jealousy, believed that her daughter Gina was the most beautiful. One rainy day, Jabber went into the forest to cut wood. He took Noor with him. They worked hard all day, even though it rained heavily. By the time they got home, they were cold and soaked. Suddenly, Jabber gasped, "Oh no, I forgot my axe in the forest. If it stays in the mud all night, it will get rusty," he worried. He turned to Faiza. "Can you ask Gina to bring it? Noor is tired and soaking wet already." But Faiza snapped, "No, my daughter will catch a cold. Let your daughter go instead. She's already wet. What harm is a little more rain?" Jabber sighed. He knew there was no use arguing with Faiza. He turned to Noor and gently said, "I hate to ask this, but my knees hurt. Can you please bring the axe, dear?" "Yes, father," Noor said softly. "You rest. I'll bring it back quickly." She walked into the rainy forest again, shivering from the cold. "I must hurry," she whispered. "Rainwater might damage the axe blade." Finally, she reached the spot and saw the axe. But sitting on the handle were 4 tiny sparrows. Each one was a different color. One was red, one white, one yellow, and one blue. They looked cold and very sad. "Oh, my little friends," Noor said softly, "what are you doing here in the rain? Go back to your nest. But first, eat these breadcrumbs I saved. It will give you strength." The sparrows chirped sweetly and pecked at the crumbs, warming up again. Noor smiled. "Don't worry, little ones. I must go now. If I'm late, my stepmother will be angry. Goodbye." She picked up the axe and started walking home. The 4 red, blue, white, and yellow sparrows, now full of energy, looked at each other and whispered, "She is such a kind girl. She helped us without expecting anything. She deserves a reward." So they created a magical crown of fresh red, yellow, blue, and white flowers, with tiny singing birds hidden inside. "The scent will stay as long as she wears it," they said. When Noor came home, Jabber was amazed. He had never seen her look so beautiful. But Faiza was furious. "Why are you wearing such nonsense?" she shouted. In anger, she snatched the flower crown from Noor and placed it on Gina's head. At once, the flowers wilted, and the sparrows flew away. "See? Worthless thing," Faiza yelled. "Now eat your food and go to bed." The next evening, Jabber forgot his axe again. This time, Faiza smiled. "My daughter will go. Noor can stay home." Gina grumbled as she walked through the rainy woods. "Why do I always have to do everything?" she complained. "I want that crown, but I'm not going to be nice like Noor." At the same place, she saw the sparrows. "Yuck! Dirty creatures, get away from me," she screamed. The sparrows flew up and huddled. "She insulted us. No one has ever treated us like that. We must teach her a lesson." One sparrow said, "I have an idea. Let's curse her so she can only say dirty creatures for the rest of her life." "Yes," the others agreed. "Perfect punishment." And so the spell was cast. Gina came home, wet and angry. "Did you get the crown?" Faiza asked. "Dirty creatures," Gina shouted. "What? How dare you talk like that? Tell me what's going on." Dirty creatures, was all she could say. Faiza turned to Noor in fury. "You did this? What did you do to her?" "Nothing," Noor cried. "I was home the whole time." "Lies. I know you did something," Faiza yelled. Noor broke down in tears. Jabber wasn't home, and Faiza kept blaming Noor. The next day, Noor went to work as usual. Suddenly, the 4 magical sparrows, one red, one yellow, one white, and one blue appeared once again. They gently made a new magical flower crown for Noor. This time, they used bright red, yellow, white, and blue roses. The crown sparkled in the sunlight, and Noor looked even more beautiful than before. Filled with joy, she began to dance and sing in the forest clearing. The colorful sparrows flew in circles around her, chirping cheerfully.
With roses on my head, I twirl with the breeze. The forest sings softly through the dancing trees. Red and blue and yellow and white. My heart feels warm, my smile feels light. The sparrows fly and sing so sweet. Their wings in rhythm with my feet. The sky is clear, the day is bright. I feel like a star glowing in light. The joy surrounding and worries fall. For love and kindness conquer all.
Prince Ali, riding his horse nearby, saw Noor dancing among the flowers and birds. He was completely enchanted. Just watching her, he felt something strong in his heart. "This girl, she is full of light," he whispered. "She is the one I've been waiting for." As soon as Noor's song ended, Prince Ali stepped forward, smiling gently. "Excuse me, miss. You're so beautiful. And your crown, it sings. Who gave it to you?" "I'm Noor," she said kindly. "I live in the cottage near the woods. I think some pigeons gifted it to me when I helped them." Prince Ali was touched. "You are kind and pure. Noor, will you come with me to the palace? Would you be my wife?" Noor blushed. "Yes, Prince Ali, I would be honored." The palace was filled with lights, music, and laughter. Everyone celebrated the marriage of Prince Ali and Princess Noor with great joy. But far away, Faiza and Gina were burning with jealousy. They became so blind with envy that they decided to visit a dark forest witch. "We know your secret," Faiza told the witch. "You steal beauty from young princesses and use it to stay young forever." The witch stared at her with glowing eyes. "Yes," she said slowly. "And what do you want from me?" "I know a princess," Faiza whispered, "who is more beautiful than anyone. But if I give her to you, I want something in return." "What do you want?" the witch asked. "I want you to turn my daughter Gina into that princess, just long enough to take her place beside the prince," Faiza said with a wicked smile. "Prince Ali and Princess Noor will soon visit the hills for a day of rest. That's your chance. Take Noor away and leave Gina behind in her place." The witch agreed. A few days later, Prince Ali and Noor went to the beautiful green hills for a lovely day. There were colorful flowers everywhere, and tall, thick trees around them. Noor laughed with joy. She began to dance and sing as the wind played with her hair and the sun lit up her crown. Prince Ali smiled as he sat under a tree, watching her happily.
These hills are my wings and I'm flying free, with flowers and sunshine surrounding me. The breeze sings softly, the sky is bright, ants enjoy in golden light. My heart is light like a butterfly's flight. I sing with the sparrows in morning's delight. But the colors of love are all around, in every tree and on the ground. This world is magic, calm and white, and Prince Ali is by my side.
After the song, Prince Ali lay back under a tree to rest. Noor giggled and ran after some butterflies flying nearby. As she chased them deeper into the trees, the witch appeared, hiding behind a shadow. Before Noor could run, the witch grabbed her and vanished. In her place, she left Gina, magically disguised to look like Princess Noor. Prince Ali opened his eyes and looked around. "Noor, where did you go?" Gina walked toward him, still under the spell. He asked, "Where were you?" She growled, "Dirty creatures," and frowned in anger. Prince Ali was confused. Noor had never spoken like that. He quickly took her back to the palace and called the royal doctors. But when they came, "Noor," Gina shouted at them and they left, frightened. That night, Gina slept on the royal bed. Prince Ali stood on his palace balcony, sad and worried. "If only we hadn't gone to the hills," he whispered. "Noor wouldn't be so different. She used to be kind and gentle. Now she gets angry so easily." Suddenly, the 4 magical sparrows, red, yellow, white, and blue, flew to him and sat on the balcony railing. They told Prince Ali the truth. They told him everything: how the witch kidnapped Noor, how Gina took her place, and how Noor was trapped far away. Tears filled Prince Ali's eyes. "How can I get my Noor back?" he asked them. The sparrows gave him 4 magical rose petals sewn: red, 1 yellow, 1 white, and 1 blue. "Throw these petals on the witch," they said. "She will disappear forever, and Noor will be free." "Thank you," Prince Ali said, jumping onto his horse. Without wasting a second, he rode straight into the jungle. Deep in the forest, he saw the witch with her sharp claws and glowing eyes. Before she could attack, Prince Ali threw the 4 petals at her. They glowed brightly and circled her. "No!" the witch screamed, and vanished forever. Noor stood behind her, finally free. Prince Ali ran to her and hugged her tightly. "My Noor, you're safe." They returned to the palace. As soon as the witch's spell broke, Gina's fake face disappeared. Everyone saw her real face. Prince Ali looked at her and said, "For this evil plan, I should punish you and your mother. But because Noor has a kind heart, I will show mercy. You and Faiza are banished from this kingdom forever. Never return." Gina, now crying, walked away whispering, "Dirty creatures." From that day on, Prince Ali and Princess Noor lived happily ever after. Every evening, they stood on the palace balcony together, and the 4 magical sparrows came to sit with them, singing sweet songs of love, kindness, and truth. If you liked my story, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, Tedro.